months from now. We go to Tony's folder, click, 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 print all of his labels up, right? We go to a box where we got Tony's booklets. We just stick the labels on, blah, 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 stuff the booklets in, seal them up, stick the little pre-sorted mail stamp on there, put them in these big white vinyl bags, drive them up to Van Buren post office, pull around the back loading dock. We dump them off. Just, I don't know if you care about these details or not, right? They take one of those little plastic boxes with the booklet and this picture in it. They weigh it. It's got a 10-cent pre-sorted stamp on it that you buy in rolls of 1,000 stamps. They weigh one of them literally out 15 decimal points of a pound, so 0.0000001365524. They say, how many do you have in these bags? We have 15,000. They throw it on a scale. They multiply that number that they got to the weight of one of them. How many bags do you have here? 10 bags. They know what their bags weigh. They subtract that out. And then they multiply that poundage, 0.00000, whatever, times 15,000. If the weight on the scale matches within 10% up or 10% down, they say, great, we believe you, there's 15,000. Wham, they charge my account, my trust account at the post office, which has my debit card linked up to it, and they blast them all out. And the reason we send them like that is, if you were to send those little plastic boxes through the mail, $1.32 a piece, $1.58 a piece, whatever, $1.98, I don't know what they cost, something like that, probably around $2. But through bulk mail, they take that 10-cent stamp, they give you credit for that, they just want a stamp on it for some reason, so they say 15,000 of them times 28 cents, minus the 10 cents is 18 cents, so 15,000 times 18 cents, they suck that out of my account, and boom, they're gone, they get delivered everywhere. So, not that you care about that back-end process, but just so you know what's going on, that you're not getting cheated, lied to, Tony's getting somebody else's leads, and this and this and this. If you put the work in, like Ben and Katie have, like Tony has, Brian.
Doug.
Okay, cool. Doug, big time. If you put the work in, I'm going to send it out. It's on me to pay for the plastic boxes, the postage, the permits, that's my commitment to you to blast it out there. So I know some people, do I have to do the label? You don't have to do anything. You can sit there and watch football all day. That's up to you. I can't put a gun to your head and make you do it, but the more you do, my promise is whatever you do, I'm going to get out there. So.
Okay, and I guess I'm going to, I just kind of, this has been great, everyone working together and communicating back, and all the role playing is perfect. And this is some of the stuff that I'm kind of getting to where I'm not doing any of this stuff yet, and I wish Rob was still here, but he's not, because he's really been kind of really focusing, honing in on this stuff, where I just want to say, everything works for everybody else. I've made 100 calls, I spoke to 70 people. Rob has sent out 300 communications and spoke to 60 people. But you still, well, via texting, via messaging, but you still have to eventually, if you're going to close them or talk to them, you have to have we have to have the voice conversation going on.
Yes.
So, I'm just saying, so sending this stuff out, what's the difference of with the 4 million, whatever it is, database that's going out and stuff that's going to be tracking people, why should we be doing this also?
Vendi Vendor, prettiest girl in class.
Okay.
Vendi Vendor, am I chasing you or are you chasing me?
Okay.
Because if I'm a realtor and you've already sent me this and this and this and I've seen it, it's on my radar and I've poked at it, you pierced my consciousness, these guys are freaking nuts. This is costing a fortune. They send some really impressive shit.
Okay.
Bank bags, garbage can, medicine bottle, a gallon paint can, already express. So you're a baller. You're getting on the phone and just cold calling people, which some of the people in this room don't have the guts to do or the inclination. Like Rob said, he's not one of them. So you're getting way ahead of the curve. In a perfect world, we would have peppered them with a lot of this stuff, but I love you. You're getting ahead of the curve, so when all the mailers go out later, it's going to make your job so much easier. You can say, hey, Lois, if you happen to get a little purple garbage can in the mail with a little sticky note in the top that says, hey, don't throw me away, you're going to cost yourself a fortune. And then there's a booklet in there that walked over. Is that you? You're freaking crazy. Holy shit. Where'd you get all those marketing ideas? You got to spend a fortune. Oh my God. Now, what's this thing all about? Well, great. Well, I'm not, you've got that, they're all primed, right? Okay. Prom's coming and you're the prettiest girl in school and you got 40 people lined up want to take you to the dance. It's so much easier if they're chasing
for us to do that, because you're going to be you guys are still got your own mad systems that are going to be shipped out, that are going to develop leads that are going to push out to the team too.
Yeah.
Exactly, and not on October 2nd.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be sending out in bulk, but we've got so much of your stuff that that's what's going to want to go out. So we have a main website. You guys all know this. We got 5 servers in the Philippines. Sorry, we have 5 servers in the Philippines that we're sending 10,000 emails an hour from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 600,000 emails a day to realtors. With graphics, with pictures, with hyperlinks, with all that stuff, we'll bring them in. So I will be getting bombarded with leads, people watching stuff. It's not my job to be selling and closing, it's you guys. So I'm going to be getting them out. But the more and more of this stuff you do, you'll have people going to your direct website, to Ben's or Kent's or Jim's or Brian's or Tony's. So that's doing it. I'm not a fear guy. I have no fear when it comes to me. When it comes to you guys, your time's valuable. And I don't live your life. I don't have your kids. I don't have your wives, your husbands, anything. I take your time more seriously than I do my own. Because I know I take care of shit on my end. But again, I brought you into this. I invited you. I've eaten up a lot of your time running the last couple months. I have to deliver, right? I'm a big talker, but I back it up, right? So that's why we just overkilled on all this stuff. The guy,
It's all about results.
yeah, these 50,000 of these envelopes I'm buying, $7.5 grand. Do I want to cut a check for $7.5 grand? Not really. Anybody do the pickle slicer joke?
And the guy wouldn't give him terms.
Yeah, he wouldn't. So I'm not buying with him. I'm actually buying one from another gal. It's $6,300. I just said, hey, I bought a lot of product from you before. How about the $7,500? You send me the 50,000 envelopes, and I pay you $1,500 a month for the next 5 months. Just spread it out cash flow wise. Kind of testing the water, see where our relationship is. Oh, I want you to fill out a credit app, and I want you to do this, and I want you to do that, and I'm going to hold back the orders until you pay for them.
How long you been doing business with him?
Exactly.
No, I'm asking.
Too long, apparently. So I just Googled it, find another gal down.
You bought a boat when it shipped in 2010, so it's a 5-year relationship. I remember the time you bought it.
So,
what's the order though? Like, let's say he's done his calls and he's already said this person is out, but then you send them more mail after. This is where I mixed up with this.
That's a great thing. That's where I was going to talk to Kaz the other day. I was
yeah,
gonna bring it up.
that is non-relevant. I love you, you're too smart. Shut down 3/4 of your brain. You too, Dana, you're too smart. You two are too smart. You shouldn't sit together.
Once that stuff goes in, especially if they're in the office, right? And the receptionist gets this thing, the receptionist is gonna be the first one that they talk about. See this thing. And all of a sudden, it goes to to Jim, and all of a sudden,
Plug your ears.
So then
Plug
you
'em.
make the calls.
Plug them. Other one.
Wait for this to go up.
Those fine, crazy, goofy details, plug them.
don't worry about it.
That falls into who gives a F department. It's don't try to, no.
I just
No.
don't know whether it's an order or what we're supposed to do.
Again, I babysat 1,200 loan officers over the years. I don't know how many realtors, I don't know how many loan officers. The ones that fussed and fucked. Okay, so Jim, when are you sending out the garbage can? 'Cause I'm going to call right after and tell them I sent the garbage
So
can.
you don't care if they say no to us first, that's it.
Bingo. I don't care if they already came on board as a client and we send them 20 more pieces. It just lets them know that we're good. You know what I mean? I don't care if they say no or yes.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. You guys are really, really, really smart. I'm truly saying that. Don't fuss with those details. It'll just eat up your time. Just go with it. One of my mentors, I've had about 10, 11 mentors in my life, in the mortgage business, John Mintz that brought me in. Jim, I'd ask questions like that because I'm OCD myself. I want all the details. I'm going to take care of business. Jim, take the takers. You understand what I'm saying? And he had this crazy Texas accent. Take the takers. If they want to give you money, take their money. If they don't want to give you money, don't take their money. We close mortgage loans. Take the takers. Again, we're trying to close 0.00028%. So all the fine details, the more time you spend on tracking. The last story I'll tell you, I promise. Each one of my branches, 25 mortgage branches, I had about 25, 30 loan officers in each branch, sometimes up to 40 or 50, like Long Beach was a behemoth. In every branch, I found 3 people. I found a Tony, a Brian, a Ben, a Rob, whoever. I got the licensed assassins in those branches. And I said, I'm really going to cuss. You shut the F up. I'll slam you with business. You'll make a fortune. Don't doubt me. Don't lie to me. Don't cheat
not how you proposed to Jen?
That was the captain of the ship speech.
Yeah.
That's for another day. Yeah, so this sounds really mean and crass, and I'm really not that way. But at the end of the day, so I'd go out to the branches. I'd sit in a cubicle. You know, I'm the VP from corporate. I'd put a headset on, give me some leads. I'd smile and dial, and I'd take mortgage applications, and I'm handing them over the cubicles to them. And what the frick is this guy doing sitting in a seat from corporate? He's cold calling. I said, give me some more leads. Let's go. I just start taking mortgage app. Who wants this one? Take it. Take it. And they're sitting around. And they're sitting in their cubicles. This business sucks. I can't sell these rates.